In this tutorial, we will learn how to create, cut a pocket and chamfer in SolidWorks CAM. So let's see how to do this and generate G code for operation. Now see, in this model, we are going to cut this pocket as well as this chamfer. Size of the model 100 by 65 and depth 13 millimeter. Then this pocket size 80 by 45 millimeter and depth is 10 millimeter. And at corner you will see there is a one fillet at 4 corner and upper corner 1.5 into 45 degree chamfer. Let's see how to manually cut this. Now according to this, we created this model. You will see dimensions 100 by 65, then depth is 13 millimeter, and this pocket cutout 80 by 45 and internal cutout is 10 millimeter. Corner fillet 6 millimeter and upper chamfer. Now just go to CAM. If you don't find CAM, just activate here add-ins and select SolidWorks CAM and active both part. If you active this one, okay, you will see tab here. Now first option, defined machine, because in many systems should know what kind of machine you are going to use. So this is a kind of milling operation, so we are going to choose milling unit in millimeters, so I'm going to keep this one. Now from here you can change the heavy duty, light duty. So for time being I'm going to keep standard. Here choose select. Okay, fine. The next option, coordinate system, create, edit or edit coordinate system. If we select this one, see coordinate system here, part bounding box. Let's apply coordinate system here. Okay. Now second option is stock manager, defined raw material. What size of raw material you are going to take to create this one. Now aluminium or standard material we are going to take. Now stock type bounding box. Now I am going to take exact size of this material because I want to cut only this pocket and chamfer manually, so I am not going to increase, add or decrease any dimensions. Simply keep as it is. Okay, say okay. Then third option, let's set mill setup. Now here tool moving along z axis. So here you have to apply, let's say I'm going to select this face. You will see tool going to start from top to bottom. Okay, you can change direction from here, but bottom to top we are going, so choose OK. Now there are two options, either you can apply manual feature or automatic feature. Extract machinable feature, you can directly automatically generate machinable feature, but we are going to apply manually and we will change the tool. See how we can do this. Right click on mill operation, 2.5 feature. Now here we will define first option, first operation manually. So here 2.5 axis feature. Now pocket, I want to cut this pocket. Okay, here choose face which is going to cut. I'm going to select inside face. Okay, now go to end condition. Now here end condition, I'm going to select this top face. Depth here apply 10 millimeter. No, I'm going to select top face. So from here to here. Okay, see top up to face selected. But first operation is, let's say, rough finish. In first tool we are going to cut use rough finish. Okay, let me done. Now first operation done, rough finish. Again right click mill, 2.5 axis feature. Now again I am going to cut this pocket. Select inside face. Go to end condition. In end condition you have to choose this face, up to face. See here selected up to face, and here I am going to choose finish. In second tool we are now here, it's going to use some different tool. Okay. Now these two operations. Now let's generate operation plan. How system going to generate plan? Simply apply. Now see here two options. This is another tool, 20 flat end, 10 flat end, 10 flat end. And see, this option is rough finish, but the last option is finish. We applied two operations, right? So in last operation, we will change this tool. Right click, edit definition. Now I am going to change one tool. Now see, this is the tool going to apply. Go to tool, tool crib. Now I am going to change tool. So I am going to choose countersink tool. Now let me select which countersink. Only one countersink tool because of this chamfer. Select this countersink, 9 mm ID. Select. System asks, do you want to replace? Say yes. Now those tools available here. But at corner we need to apply chamfer. So go to contour. Here see chamfer machining. Select this chamfer machining. Now you will see this option. How much chamfer? 1.5 into 45. So I am going to apply 1.5 mm length. Okay. Now see here tool change. Now you will see in first rough finish 20 flat end, 10 flat end, and this is 5/9 countersink finish. Three types of tool going to use for this. Okay. Now let me generate Toolpath. Now you will see the tool going to start from here. See. Now this tool going to start and move along this path, and let's see how it's going to achieve. So let's apply simulate path. Okay, let me do one thing. Let's okay. Now here make speed slow. Now these are the display options, show differences. See, this is going to cut. If you want to see something like this, you can keep. Or let's say this is a display option for a tool stock. Then this is tool holder. This all we can keep standard. Let me choose fill. Now see how tool is going. This is first tool. Now again is going to change tool. Now this is rough finish. Now see that it changed the tool. Now this is second tool, and this is also going roughing. Now this is the final tool for chamfer. Okay, it's done. See. Now let me save this CL file. This is cutter location file. Let me save whatever name CL file, desktop, save. Now the last option is generate post process. Here we have to generate G code, which is apply G code, let's say 2. Here save as type, tab file, save. Now here play and generate. Now see these tools where we already generated. Now this is the code. Simply take in pen drive and shift to machine and achieve your result. Don't forget to share and like our video, and please subscribe our channel for more video and more projects in SolidWorks. Thanks for watching.